Counter pressure filler Smackdown, BOEL iTap versus Pegas BrewCrafter. Let's get ready to rumble! I'm DrHans, this is DrHans Brewery, my channel about beer and homebrewing. So are you in the market for a counter pressure filler? Which one should you get? Should you upgrade to like the newest one if you already have the other one? What do I like about this? What do I don't like about them? Which one should I keep? Because I need some space in here for another gadget which you can't see, but I can see it. Also say hi to Chewy, one of the new BrewDogs. Link to the BrewDogs video down below. Both of these are excellent products. I think they work great. I can't really speak for long term because I haven't had this so much. Also have some comments that I really need to like get into about this tower build and also from the BrewCrafter video. This is like a dual version and this is a single version. I have not paid for any of these, but that does not change my opinion in any ways. My opinion are not for sale. Of course, I am for sale. Link to my OF account down below, aka Patreon, if you want to see some more skill. Big shout out to my patrons and channel members. I'll do a BS video for you after this is done. So I have done a lot of videos about the iTap and just one on the BrewCrafter, but they are so similar. If you look at the prices, the BrewCrafter is a little bit more expensive, so that could be one idea to pick up the BOEL iTap. Looks wise, because they are very similar, I do actually prefer the look of the BrewCrafter. It feels a little bit mature, a little bit more sophisticated, just like me. I do like the look of the BOEL. I think it looks fun, especially with this tower build here. I will link down below to the tower build there if you want to get inspired by that, and also by this tower build. This doesn't matter, these will work for the same. It's just cool idea with PVC pipe. Speaking of that, I usually don't like want to hang out people, want to touch your name with this comment, but thank you for commenting, because we all have been rookies and new to stuff like this. I got a comment on the build video for this tower. Is the PVC pipes food graded? Is the puppy food graded? Is the house food graded? Did you actually think that you filled up the entire tower with beer? It doesn't matter if anything is food graded, it will never touch the liquid. There are of course pipes running inside of the tower. Thought I mentioned that because I thought it was funny. Yes, the idea was filling the entire thing with beer. But as I said, we have all been new to homebrewing and this stuff. Another comment was from Mr. Knollhat on the BrewCrafter video. You said the world doesn't need another iTap. Okay, so what does the world need if not another beer gadget? Please comment down below. And it's not exactly the same. It's like a refined version. There are some differences, and the big differences here is, what is this called? Drainage valve. A big difference is the drainage valve, where you can like set and forget it. But do check out the BrewCrafter video I did, the review of this down below, link. Yes, there is a major difference, so you could hopefully save some time there. If I would upgrade to that, for that, if you bottle a lot and you think you can actually save, because time is money, if you think you can save that money for the upgrade, for just as homebrewers, I don't bottle a lot of beer, so I wouldn't upgrade for that feature really. And I'm thinking if you would bottle a lot of bottles, I should go for like an iTap Pro version with a tower. You want me to check out the iTap Pro? Let me know down in the comments. One thing that I really liked about the iTap really is like the CO2 push button. This can do the same here, but it's something with the CO2 push button that I really enjoyed, but feature wise it's the same. I have several clamps for BOEL iTap. I have just one clamp for the BrewCrafter. The BOEL iTap also has this like G-connect. Does this work on the BrewCrafter? Let's find out in the end. This you would use if you want to use this as a regular tap and not for bottle fill. You attach this and you can adjust the flow rate into the glass here. The clamp I got with the BrewCrafter worked for both PET bottles and like regular crown cap glass bottles. The iTap have one for PET and one for glass bottles. I might have two for glass bottles. I have one for swing tap also. But of course you can always also which you could do for both of them. 3D print your own. And of course, I made a video about 3D printing these ones, and I will link to that video down below also. This is a dual version, this is a single version. The BrewCrafter also has a dual version. The installation process of these two, I actually preferred the BrewCrafter because you could click in the connections, and that was much better solution than this one, because I actually had to take this tower down. I had to do the same thing with this one, and one of the connections come loose. It wasn't a major issue, but this was more simple. But there is a price difference here also, so you might need to count in that for your need. I can highly recommend both of these products. I need to get rid of one because of this brewing unit down here, which I need somewhere to place in here. It's a tight fit in the brew shed, so one has to go, and the one that I will choose is this one. It has to do with I like the new look of it, and also because of the build here, I placed it a little bit better, so this opened up this space. But if you couldn't get one or the other, you would be fine with both of these, but I can't speak for long-term use. It's going to be fun to play with this gadget here, but it doesn't mean that you should subscribe to my channel. My channel sucks, but I do appreciate thumbs up, and put a comment down for Chewy. And if you like what I do here and want to support, I do have Patreon, and you can buy me a beer. On my buy me a beer page now, I can upload a little video to show you which beer you bought me. Nice. Let's try this one out. Am I screaming? Sorry about that. You want to know if the BOEL clamps works on the iTap and vice versa? No, they don't. They're not compatible. But this G-Connect should be compatible. Let's try it out. Yes, so that is compatible, but that is the only thing you can use from the iTap, to my knowledge. But if you're just bottling beer for beer mail, you should just use PET bottles because of the evil mailman.
Oh, the evil mailman's on his way with a package of beer marked fragile today. He grins with glee as he juggles and kicks, spilling bottles, causing a fix. Evil mailman causing beer chaos, breaking bottles, leaving us at a loss. Shipping nightmares, oh what a sight. Our beer bill's broken, morning till night.
For that, you should definitely, instead of buying anything fancy like this, just use my version 2 amazing PET bottle counter pressure filler right there. Haha, sneaky. Yeah. Chewy, you have anything to say? No. Let's take this one down.